Hey, welcome back to the Ready State. We're just in our quick test series of just trying to conjoin sort of what we think are movement range of motion minimums, or what we should call movement vital signs, with, hey, my range of motion is a changing dynamic issue, right? Let's just say that you're not 22 anymore. Let's just say that you find yourself on the athletic side of 60, right? And one of the things that we know is we want to, one, identify, hey, am I working at full capacity? Do I have access to that? And two, we want to see is, hey, if I'm having an issue in a hip or in an ankle or in a knee, do I have the raw mechanics to improve the efficiency of that system? Is this, if I'm driving around with my handbrake stuck on my car, it doesn't matter if you're Ferrari, I'm like, bro, take the handbrake off the car. So here's a quick test. I'm gonna have Rich, who's one of our most noticed, most famous Masters athletes here. You can put your hands wherever you want. But one of the things I want you to know is that if I flex his heel to his butt, and notice that I'm just gonna keep the leg in line, it's really uncreepy, very easy. The hip isn't even actually in extension here. I'll do it on this leg. But ultimately, his heel very easily should be about a fist from the butt. That's what we're looking for. So here I have a Super Masters athlete. He starts to be a little bit stiff here, but then I take it a little bit further and we're close. So for me, you can start to see that potentially as he runs out of range of motion at the end, the implications as the rectus femoris pulls on the pelvis and it loads his hip a little bit, right? One of the things that happens, and it's shocking when you're working with athletes that cycle, athletes that run, is that as we flex this leg up, boom, it stops and feels like I'm running to a 90-degree range of motion wall. Like it feels like I'm blocked. And if imagine we're having dinner and I bring my hand in my face and I can't, and we're stuck at 90 degrees, and I start complaining about wrist pain or shoulder, neck pain, you're like, bro, it is definitely not your wrist. It is definitely not your neck. So here's the deal. Quick test, you don't even have to touch someone's butt. Rich and I are old friends, so I'm gonna touch his butt. I'm gonna touch your butt now for an instructional purpose only, Rich. But fist, you can quickly see that with a little bit of overpressure we get there. And more importantly, what does it mean when he flares the leg out when he runs? Oh, it's a little bit easier to get into that position, isn't it? And you've seen this when people are stretching, I'll put in quotation marks, when they're runners and they pull their knee to their chest and their leg flies out to the side. And what you're seeing is one of the ways that you can buy yourself some additional range is to flare that leg out. So our quick assessment, hey, my knee hurts, coach, I'm having hip pain, coach, because that rectus femoris crosses the hip, right? Something is stiff. We want, in our athletic populations, easily just about this range of motion. In our super people who don't have big beefy hamstrings, it might be heel to butt, but we found that this is our clinical guideline for full power around the knee.